So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mikan!
It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair.
She is insane.
Fair. Not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Jackie.
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me! Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
She is insane.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer. I never filmed that video! It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Okay.
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Gee, thanks, Jackie. He's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
You get to decide I'm the killer. Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
Wait, bullet time battling? I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. No, we're not bullet time battling. Blood on the soles, rope used for hanging motel room, scrap of thick paper. Okay, so we got Mikan's account, blood on the soles, rope used for hanging. That's probably not that helpful. AC temperature. Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. Surveillance camera unit.
Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Huh?
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your... You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
What?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh, I needed that, I think.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
The hemp bag on her
Is
head.
the hospital gown she was wearing
Hospital
suspicious?
gown.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
The killer's mistake. Okay, let's see here. Let's think here. To the camera angle? The candle? I'm gonna try the camera angle.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
No.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Let's try that. Aha!
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you? Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki? Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
What?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding!
There's
I
a buy one,
totally
get one.
remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item?
Buy one,
that
get
was
one
sold at the
free.
movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
Not in the slightest.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
If they were the same tote bag, sure.
That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
And you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
She's annoying. Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this panic talk action, the reload and ammo features will be added. You'll no longer be able to do with just the last mouse button. The number of bullets displayed. From this point on, you'll need 1 bullet to destroy 1 remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, press the tab key in time. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the tab key. The number of bullets refreshed based on how well you kept the tempo. Bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. You don't need to reload it during gentle. I guess this is a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point, what you and I both yearn for. True despair. What? Well then, good luck and have fun!
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Potentially.
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
We're not getting anywhere. Alright, let's take her out. I didn't even really like her. She was kind of obnoxious.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
What?
Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already?
Nope.
Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me.
I'm not drawing on you.
Understand? Can you forgive me already?
Let's go.
I'll do anything you want.
Take her out.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me!
Take her out.
Why only me? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in 2 places at the same
Bonus
time.
theater prize. Oh no, I screwed up. It does not go in line with the music very well.
There's only one bag. It's impossible
Theater
to
bonus
use it in
prize.
2 places at
This is the end!
I don't really like having to arrange the word. I'd rather just shoot a piece of evidence.
Mentioned this earlier.
When you buy 1 bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me?
Because you killed people!
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Alright, here we go. I'm very low on life. What I saw on the monitor. Okay. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Breaking the drumstick in half. What's left of the surveillance camera unit? It is junk. Good. The body was hidden before. Small clue that the killer left. Put it back to normal after destroying it. stock too. Last stock? Really? Okay. The body was hidden before.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys.
Right.
But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room.
Yep.
After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene.
Sure would be good if we could dust for fingerprints in this game.
The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Indeed.
Isn't that right, Mikon? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Jesus.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Oh god, she's another despair fetishist.
Mikon, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Are we intermissioning again? Good enough.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened?
Jesus Christ,
Will
she's
you make
friggin'
the
getting
right
off on
choice
this.
Or the dreadfully
She Junka?
wrong one? Let's go!
Yeah, it's Mikon.
Well now,
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point,
correct!
you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikon Samiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikon, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forget
Don't joke
you.
around with me, Mikon. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Don't just laugh, say something! This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikon Samiki we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
That's what I thought.
I
know, because I was looking at Mikon for so long. She was the one taking care of me, after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikon also had the despair disease? And that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. Not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right, Mikon felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever. Just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot
And
be.
because of that disease, Mikon was...
Perhaps?
The symptoms that she felt... The symptoms she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. She looks like a hamster right there.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikon standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? She is like Junko. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair, instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
What?
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me.
Byakuya?
They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's
what
love.
love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying. Welcome to how everyone feels when you talk, Nagito, buddy. Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love.
could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
Seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. She got her memories back? Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. You had the remembering disease?
But...
If this means she remembered something and ended up like this.
such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was your fault, you know? It's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. It was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. My beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That's the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with
Like
me!
I said, who the fuck are you talking about? This is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this, all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. You still doubt me? And to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not know, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation. Future. That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. Simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
this is bad.
This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami? Huh? I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own. What the fuck?
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is...
Oh?
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
of course not!
Ah, hell no! You'll find out eventually. Well, there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. If that's true, who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? That person? She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self? Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are
Do you understand?
like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
hey!
So it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it. Why? Mikan! Why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. It's too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
Who the fuck is your beloved?
I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Here we go. Mikan has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Bye-bye ouchies. What the heck? Well, that's something. You just got blasted into space? It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyota and Hiyoko Saionji was Mikan Sameki. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it!
Doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that from just remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But...
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. A house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor, too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation. So you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monami.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans? Hey, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because down come after up, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event. Is it Nekamaru? Over to the first island's beach, an old friend will be waiting there.
Huh?
Nekamaru?
Hey!
Safe. How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekamaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I'm happy Nekamaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died. I honestly cannot be happy. It's Sonia.
However,
Even so, I'm still happy. If Nekamaru is safe, I'm truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey! Supreme Overlord of Who Gives a Shit. That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Nikan. Can you hear us? You are unhappy. I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekamaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
right?
Then let's all go greet Nekamaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. I don't think he's okay. What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all.
All right!
Yeah, you're right. I don't think he's okay. Nekamaru is coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator. I don't think he's okay.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
They're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekamaru's body. What? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. Phew. What did you do to Nekamaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him. That's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. Something's gonna be bad. To the beach on the first island.
All right!
Even though our minds were completely exhausted, our bodies felt light. We kept running toward the beach on the first island. Oh, I don't like this. Where in the world is Nekamaru?
Hey!
Hey Nekamaru, show yourself!
Listen!
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices, and we looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. We just kept looking for him, but...
Hey,
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
damn it!
Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach. Is he in the TV?
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Is he the monkey?
Could it be?
With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. We saw something truly unbelievable. Is he the monkey? No.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
What? He's a robot.
Die. I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
He's a robot? Nine days left. 9 days, 14 hours. We're down to 9. We have 1 day for every student, huh? Well... Nurse's apron. I guess that'll be all for this time, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Actually, you know what, really quick, I'd like to give my thoughts on this trial. I think this is my least favorite trial of the game so far. I think it was a weaker trial than 1 and 2. This chapter in general, I think, was weaker than chapters 1 and 2. So, hopefully, chapter 4 picks up again. I don't know, I just didn't really think this was as good of a trial. Oh well, it was still fun. That's all. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.